Here's the key. It is so hard, so difficult to just eliminate something from your routine. So the best way is it's not enough to just say, I'm going to stop binge eating, I'm going to stop scrolling my phone overnight. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 really practical and useful steps I used to finally let go of my toxic old habits. I know how frustrating it is when you tried so many times to break an old habit and only end up falling back to the old pattern again. You tell yourself, this time I will stop, and you tried everything: self-control, motivation, willpower. But it seems like all those old habits, they always find a way to sneak back in. I used to stuck in my old habits for years, and I literally didn't trust myself. I feel like I just wasn't a strong enough person to make any change of myself. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 really practical and useful steps I used to finally let go of my toxic old habits. Hope they can assist you too. Before you can really let go of a bad habit, you have to recognize it. The first step to breaking any cycle is to acknowledging that this habit is harming you. Sometimes we don't even realize that this habit is that toxic, or sometimes we didn't think or just didn't want to face that this is a big deal until it really starts to affect our lives in a bigger way. So there were so many bad habits of mine. I didn't actually even realize that they were holding me back until I hit the breaking point. For example, I used to binge eating, but I didn't really want to face that there was a bad habit until I got real stomach issue. And also I used to spend so much time scrolling through my phone late at night and get so lost in the social media until it started to affect my sleeping, my mood, my relationships, and my self-esteem. So here's the first thing you need to do. Just look at the things you do on a daily basis and ask yourself, is this habit helping me to grow? Is it bringing me closer to the person I want to be? Does this habit make me feel more empowered or drained afterwards? Once you honestly answer these questions, you start to see those habits which are holding you back. Now you've recognized bad habit. The next step is to understand why you are holding on to it. Let me tell you something. We don't hold on to our habits just because we like them. We hold on to them because they serve a purpose. For example, when I was stuck in the cycle of scrolling my phone on social media, it wasn't because I enjoyed wasting my time. Actually, I felt quite bad afterwards. But I did it anyway because it gave me a temporary distraction from the reality of feeling insecure or not good enough or running away from my problem or not being able to change. So the problem is I was using this social media, this habit, as a coping mechanism, but it wasn't actually helping me feeling better in the long run. So every time you are going to get into your habit, take a moment to reflect and maybe write it down. Think deeply. What need is this habit fulfilling? Is it helping you with something you are afraid of, like failure or confrontation? Is it making you feel comforted or numb? When you understand the emotional need behind your habit, it is easier to let go of this underlying attachment. So you're no longer holding on the old habit just for the sake of it. You're now making a conscious choice to find a healthier way to fulfill that need. Here's the truth. If you wanted to get rid of an old bad habit, you can't just stop it like magically. It's not enough to just say, I'm going to stop binge eating. I'm going to stop scrolling my phone overnight. You have to replace it with something better, something which aligns with your values and your goals. For me, the solution was like, instead of scrolling my phone, I started to read books and practice the mindfulness. Instead of eating non-stop, I started to end my meal with a cup of tea or coffee just to tell my brain, okay, this is the time to stop eating. Here's the key. It is so hard, so difficult to just eliminate something from your routine. So the best way is to replace it with something better, something that adds value into your life. What is a positive habit that you can replace your old one with? If you're always procrastinating, maybe it's replace it with setting a small, very easy to reach goal. For example, the 2 minutes rule, just do it for the first 2 minutes. Don't give yourself too much pressure. Just do it. You can start small, but keep building. The more positive habits you stack up, the more the old toxic habits start to fade into the background. This step is very critical because we are most of the time our biggest, worst critics. When we fall off track or make mistakes, it is so easy to just be hard on ourselves. But here's the truth. It is more than okay to mess up. We don't become a better version of ourselves overnight. It takes time and the progress is messy. There were so many days I didn't stick to my new habits and I felt so discouraged. But I taught myself it's not about perfection. It's always about progress. So if you fall back to your old habits, don't beat yourself up. Instead, be kind to yourself. Recognize the slip up and get back on track. Always remind yourself it is the consistency that matters. Progress is built over time, step by step. Let's talk about accountability. Building a strong support system is crucial for you to let go of the old habits. Some of us are fortunate we could find a friend or close family who just support us to break through our unhealthy habits. But sometimes it's hard to ask for help, and that's okay. We don't have to go it alone. Write it down and talk with your journal like you're talking with someone you really trust. Or join communities, whether it's online or in person or even AI, just to be a place where you can get encouraged and feel safe. Having a support system not only keeps you on track, but it also encourages you to stay committed, especially on days you want to give up. Sometimes that's knowing you have a mental backup is enough to help you get through these bad, tough days. At the end of the day, the art of letting go of the old habits is about recognizing you have the power to make choices that will bring you to the true self, to your real higher self, not who you used to be. You can say goodbye to the old you, to the old habits that's holding you back, and create a future that feels right for you. It won't be easy. It won't be always pretty, but it will be worth it, and you are worth it. So today's task for you, what is the one habit that you are ready to say goodbye to? Drop it in the comments below and let's break it together. This is Vivi. See you next week. Bye bye.